Yeah.
Okay. Do you think the poster and the magazine makes sense in relation to my trailers? Do they all seem to go together, or do you think, you know, they look nothing alike each other?
Yeah, that's hard to say really, because
they are obviously
if
quite
you saw
different.
them individually anyway,
Yeah.
you would know what they're all about, and you know, whether they pull together is, you know, I'm not so sure. The poster, yeah, of course, because they're taking drugs during the trailer. They're taking drugs. The other one's the after effects of someone. You know, what happens to them when they've taken drugs. So, you know, yeah, you could, you know, yeah,
well,
it could all, yeah,
it could be
come
also
together, yeah.
why she's been taking drugs. It's because she's been down, feeling down and miserable. So, by feeling down and miserable, then she's starting taking drugs.
Yeah. And like in the trailer where
So
they show everybody going on with their lives.
It could be the reason why, and also how she becomes at the end as well.
Yeah, because we all go about our daily business not knowing there's somebody going through
what
they're going. Yeah. So yeah.
Because on the magazine is this look of despair, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Which could be the reason of taking drug, or obviously
the aftermath.
The feeling of being so feeling bad about herself because she's taking drug.
Okay, so you've both seen the two final versions I've got here. What did you think about my alternate versions in comparison? Do you think they were? Do you think I was right to choose the final versions?
Yeah, yes, definitely in both cases. Yeah, because I think it wasn't as obvious in the first two as it is in your final choices. Yeah. Well, what the message was.
Yeah, the message.
In that one, I mean, I like the effect of the.
This is the poster, the first version.
Yeah.
The way she's looking at herself in the mirror, she's, you know, unhappy, but the picture reflects that she's very happy, and this special effect with tripping. Yeah. But it doesn't really show what it's about, apart from the word tripping, as the other one really shows. You can't
capture the drug element of it.
No, I just think it should be a reversal of it.
Yeah.
As I said, her smiling into the mirror with the bad image in it, because I think the word tripping above a smiley face just doesn't
not as strong.
It doesn't give it the right image.
Well, I'm saying that because you tripped.
Yeah.
It's why you're tripping. You're happy. Yeah. That's the whole reason of taking drugs.
Yeah.
Because while you're on this trip,
it's just that it looks happy. It just if you first glance at it, you think, oh, you know.
But as you say,
the message isn't bad drugs; it's good drugs. You know, that's my image when I look at it. You know, so everybody looks at things differently, and you know, I think if you know a lot about drugs, then you understand where you're coming from. But
I think I agree. Your eye is immediately drawn to her smiling first, and then you see that she's unhappy next to it. So I think it's not quite so clear. So do you think there's anything that the two final texts were lacking? So the final poster and the final magazine cover. Do you think there was anything that was lacking or that just didn't fit? I know you were saying the colours you didn't quite.
Yeah, the colours in the
magazine.
In the magazine, I think. You know, I think the word tripping in the black is really effective, but the real world in the yellow, because her dress is yellow, something just isn't distinct enough. I think that's just my opinion. But in the poster, I think everything's spot on, really.
Okay.
Like I said, you know, the only slight little thing is like I said, the hands, the nails.
Yes. Did you want to explain that?
Well, I think because when someone's taking drugs, they're usually grubby, you know, their fingernails are unkempt.
Yeah.
And that's the image, you know, you do see portrayed by people who have been long-term drug addicts. So, you know, it could be that one little thing could be enough for someone to say, oh, well, that's obviously somebody posed, as opposed to somebody who's really been a drug addict.
I didn't think it that way. As you say, it's a good point.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's true. It looks more posed, doesn't it?
But I do think that the poster is very good. It's spot on, really. So.
Anything to add?
Well, thinking, it's just occurring to me now, thinking of your trailer, there's this couple of flashes where it looks like she's being abused by a male figure. And maybe that could have been shown on a poster, maybe.
On the poster?
Maybe a bruise or something, I don't know.
Yeah. I think that would have been a nice idea, actually, some kind of evidence of abuse.
Yeah. Because again, I suppose that could have been another reason for the drug abuse, or it could have been the reaction.
I think again that fits in with the unkempt being like dirty and bruised and basically looking in a really bad state while she's doing drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been a good idea. Reflecting back.
Yeah, but overall, it's like I said, it all comes together really. So you know, it gives you the message, and that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Lovely. Well, thank you very much for talking with me.